Usually, the words bargain and Apple don't belong in the same sentence. But the MacBook Pro at $1,599? This might be the closest thing we've seen to Apple undercutting the competition in years. For that price, you're getting a 10-core CPU, 10-core GPU, a powerful neural engine for AI workloads, 16 GB of unified memory standard, and 512 GB of storage. Sure, I wish it started at 1 TB. That would have been perfect, but compared to where laptop pricing is heading in 2026, this is aggressive. Yes, the design is familiar. Same aluminum unibody, same 14-inch chassis, but honestly, why mess with something that already works? Now let's talk competition. Intel is making a comeback with Panther Lake. Performance is up, battery life is better, integrated graphics are finally respectable. But here's the problem: price. Take something like the Dell XPS 14. The base configuration costs about the same as the M5 MacBook Pro, yet you're getting weaker integrated graphics and lower sustained performance. To truly compete with the M5, you're spending hundreds more. But this isn't a Mac versus PC debate. It's about value. So what's actually new with M5? On paper, it doesn't look revolutionary. Still 3nm architecture, same core counts as before. But Apple boosted memory bandwidth by around 30%, and more importantly, power limits are higher. That's where things get interesting. Compared to the M1, the M5 delivers over double the multi-core performance. Even versus M4, you're seeing nearly 50% gains in sustained workloads. And that's because the MacBook Pro can maintain around 25 watts of power thanks to active cooling. The MacBook Air? It throttles under heavy loads. That fan inside the Pro makes a huge difference for long renders, code compiles, or video exports. And speaking of real workloads, in Blender, tasks that took 45 minutes on M1 now finish in about 4 minutes on M5. That's a massive jump. In creative apps like Photoshop, Lightroom, and DaVinci Resolve, exports are dramatically faster. If you're coming from an M1 or M2 Air, this feels like stepping into a different class of machine. Gaming? It's still not a dedicated gaming laptop, but titles like Cyberpunk 2077 are finally playable at respectable frame rates. Nearly double the FPS compared to previous base chips. The gap is real. Now let's talk battery life. The M5 MacBook Pro packs a 72.4 Wh battery. Under lighter workloads, it easily outlasts the Air. In video playback tests, it pushes past 25 hours. That's insane endurance for this level of performance. And then there's the display. A 14.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR panel with promotion up to 120 Hz. Bright, color-accurate, HDR capable. And if you opt for the nano texture upgrade, it's a game-changer for glare reduction without sacrificing contrast. Hardware-wise, it's classic MacBook Pro excellence: Thunderbolt ports, HDMI 2.1, SD card slot, MagSafe, incredible speakers, best-in-class trackpad. The only weak spot? macOS Tahoe. It's been buggy, UI quirks, occasional freezes, though recent updates have improved stability. So here's the bottom line. At $1,599, the M5 MacBook Pro delivers 2x to 3x performance over M1 era machines, incredible battery life, a stunning display, and sustained power that rivals far more expensive Windows laptops. Apple didn't reinvent the MacBook Pro. They didn't need to. They refined it, supercharged it, and priced it competitively in a market where everything else is getting more expensive. If you're sitting on an M1 or M2 MacBook Air, this is a no-brainer upgrade. Just remember, spend responsibly.